Hello and welcome back to Green Money Momentum, where we talk about market movements, making money, and money momentum. And the markets may be really moving tomorrow because we did just get this Truth Social sent out by Donald Trump. He said that there is a big news conference tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I'm assuming he's talking about Eastern Standard Time, of course, because DC is in the East Coast. He said the Oval Office concerning a major trade deal with representatives of a big and highly respected country, the first of many. So this is going to be addressing the tariffs. Hopefully a deal is going to be worked out. We know this year with the markets, there has been a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt around what we have been calling the three-headed dragon, and that is inflation, interest rates, and then also tariffs. And so anytime there is any news concerning these three different factors, the markets have been reacting a little bit shaky. And so the markets in general have been wanting to see the tariffs and the trade deals work out. Just in reaction to this post, we have seen a pump in the overnight market. So we've seen a pretty big green volatile uptick in both the SPY and then also the NASDAQ. So both the overall major indexes are moving upwards because, again, this is anticipation to the big news that is going to be happening just 30 minutes after the market opens. So that's going to be the news conference. Hopefully there's a good deal set out. We don't know, just going off this post, who the country is going to be. Possibly China, possibly someone else. Please let me know who you think it's going to be in the comments section if you're watching this before the big news tomorrow. Also, today in the markets, we did see the big FOMC meeting. This also causes a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the markets. Again, the interest rates have been, in my opinion, the biggest factor in the markets this year. In December, they talked about how there was just going to be 2 rate cuts instead of 4, and the markets had an immediate drop off. And since that moment, the markets have really sold off most of the year until recently when we've started to have a bit of a recovery. And so the Fed did have their big FOMC meeting today, and as the markets expected, they did not cut rates. So rates are holding steady. The big rate cut that we are anticipating is coming next month. But what was very positive about this today, again, when we look at the major indexes, we're going to pull up the NASDAQ here. We could see that overall the market did have a green day. So up almost 1% today. And so despite the rate not being cut, the markets held steady. And now we've gotten this big news again from the president. So that's pretty big as well. So with that being said, there could be some elevated volatility tomorrow. There is the possibility that this news conference does blow up. We did see earlier in the year with Zelensky, things at the Oval Office weren't the best. So hopefully they're better than that. Hopefully we get some bullish news when it comes to the tariffs and all that. And then just talking about President Donald Trump. Of course, we have been following heavy on this channel DJT stock. This is Trump Media and Technology Group. And so this stock, even though we have been looking at the intrinsic value behind this stock, many look at this just as a meme stock opportunity, and it does run heavily off of Trump's name. So if there is some negotiations with the tariffs, if things do get fixed in the right direction, we could possibly see a pop in this stock as well. But overall, I just wanted to give everybody that market update, wanted to let everybody be aware of that. Shorter video than usual, later video than usual, but I'm always here trying to keep everybody updated, and I just wanted everybody to know there should be some elevated volatility just 30 minutes after the market opens. And so just be prepared for that. I'm not saying it's going to be a drop off, and I'm not saying it's going to be a big green uptick either. We're hoping for green, but we will see. But I would be curious to hear what everyone else's opinions are. So please drop a comment in the section below on what you think about the big news coming tomorrow. If you're bullish or bearish, please leave a like and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.